You're watching Insight Nassau, and we'll be back right after this.
Listen to the heartbeat of the earth. All life depends on that beat. The earth has always provided for us. Today, as in the past, we must keep this heart strong. Give back to the earth. Call 1-800-THE-SOIL for your free action packet. Harmony, a partnership with a healthy land.
Please, Daddy, talk to me today. It doesn't matter what we say.
You don't even have to use big words. I'm not impressed by big words. I'm impressed by that one.
You better believe it. I'm talking to you. Oh, Daddy, talk
That's
to
good.
me.
Is that French?
Today, dear. And when I'm older, we'll still find things to say. You know, it's true, my daddy.
What are you gonna do when you grow up? A drummer. You could be a drummer. You're gonna drive a motorcycle. No, you're not gonna drive a motorcycle. Is this negotiable?
If you want your children to talk to you when they're older, talk to them when they're younger. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
We got a lot to talk about.
These women are prisoners, but instead of gray fences and bars, they're surrounded by green trees and open spaces. As part of the Salvation Army's Almost Home program, small groups of low-risk inmates are brought to a Salvation Army summer camp, where they can get reacquainted with their children through counseling, crafts, games, and just spending time together. And after 14 years of the program, and more than 90% of the women returning to their families instead of a life of crime, you might say we've helped these prisoners find the perfect escape.
Welcome back. This is Insight Nassau. I'm Dan McCue of Anton Community Newspapers, and we're talking to County Legislator Edward H. Ward, representing the 19th Legislative District. I didn't mention before, but I should mention you're a Republican legislator, a member of the majority. We were talking about the hospital for much of the show, and you talked about revenue sources, things that are going to help the county fiscally in the coming year. Goodwill Games. We're expecting a big boost from that. You're on the Goodwill Games committee. Tell me a little bit about the plans, what's going to happen. Just, I guess it's 3 months away now, as we speak?
It's the last week of July.
Okay,
will be the events.
What can we anticipate?
I think it's an exciting time to showcase Nassau County. We'll have athletes from 60 different countries coming to the United States to participate in the Goodwill Games. I think that people think the Goodwill Games are for physically challenged people.
You know, someone actually said that to me this weekend.
Yeah, there is some misconception about that, and that's not true. This is like the second level after the Olympics. These are people who have participated or nearly participated in the Olympics that have an opportunity to come together and participate and compete against other international athletes. So we will have, as I said, over 60 countries represented. It will be televised, most of the events. Most of the agenda is in Nassau County, not New York City, as the ads have incorrectly shown.
I was going to mention that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see the athlete in the full-page ads with the city skyline behind.
Right.
And it's not. We have an aquatic center that's been built in Nassau County. Most of the events will take place in
Track
Nassau
and field
County.
is out here as well.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of the funniest things to me is that the city was successful in negotiating to get the volleyball competition in Central Park, whereas we thought that it would be best on the Nassau County, if not state beaches of Long Island.
Right.
And they have to truck in the sand from Long Island to put in Central Park to be able to run these volleyball games. But I think it's a chance to showcase Nassau County. I think it'll bring in a great amount of revenue.
Right. I
think the surrounding areas will be helped because I think everybody coming from another country, I mean, if I went to California, I'd want to see the Pacific Ocean. If you're coming from Denmark or Sweden or Russia or somewhere else, I think it's important that they see the Atlantic Ocean. So there'll be transportation down to Jones Beach. There'll be bus transportation as well as boat transportation from Freeport to the beaches. There'll be opportunities. I mean, it's usually the hottest week of the summer.
Right.
So there'll be opportunities to have concerts at Eisenhower Park, outdoor events, And it will really be a week in which Nassau County will be the host
Right.
to
Now,
worldwide.
How do you